Yes, my people, it's your boy, Konadu, and welcome to the Upgrade the Dream video series. So without further ado, I just want to dive into it. Remember I told you there's a couple of themes that we're focusing on, and one of them is business and entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship? Why did I say it like that? Business and entrepreneurship. Now, I am so excited about this particular video series because next month, my business turns 4 years old. And last year, we hit the 100K turnover mark. And now, we're going to go all the way to 1 million. We're going to go to 10 million. We're going to go to 100 million. But there are some key milestones that when you hit them in business, you've got to acknowledge them and use them as momentum to keep going. And now I know I'm speaking to quite a few people that might not necessarily be at that mark. Maybe you've just got a side hustle. Maybe you haven't even started yet. Maybe you've just got some notes on a piece of paper, but you believe in your heart or you want to create a life where you get to create and start and run your own business. Now, my friends, there are some key principles that I have learned along the way that have really helped me start to build a team and start to build a service that provides value and impact to people. So I want to share some of those tips to you. And number one being, listen, I don't care how amazing your ideas are. I don't care how much you love brainstorming. I don't care how much you love researching and spreadsheets and getting all of the facts and getting everything down to a T. My friends, the number one piece of advice that I can give to you, especially in the beginning, just start. That's it, my friends. Just start. No fancy theories, no fancy mathematics going on, no diagrams. Just start. Because for too many of you, you have spent so much time reading books, watching videos, doing research, going to events, maybe even coming to some of my events, and I love it. You've got to make the investment in you. But now I'm saying we need to go a step further. We need to stop talking about it. We need to stop dreaming about it. We need to just do it. Just start. I'll never forget the day that myself and my business partner, Aziz, came up with this idea. We're going to start a business that goes into schools, goes into youth clubs, goes into corporate companies, and inspires people. That was it. That was it. There was no strategy to it. It was like, we got this energy, we want to give it to the world. Where do we start? And literally, that night, we WhatsApped every single person in our contact list and sent them a message saying, either you are a teacher, book us to come into your school, or if you know a teacher, please make an introduction. And then we went on LinkedIn and did the same. And then we went on Twitter and did the same. And then we went on Instagram and did the same. And now the beautiful thing about it is not only did we get a response, we got a response that said, look, brilliant, I've got an enrichment day coming up in my school very soon. We'd love to have you in. We need a whole day of workshops. Send me your prices, send me your costings. And the most beautiful thing about it is, my friends, we had none of those things. We didn't even have a framework for what we were going to do. We just had an idea. But the crazy thing about it is, in business, you need momentum. And too many of us are waiting for conditions to be perfect before we move. Just start, my friends. Because we can't live a life where we're always trying to make conditions perfect. And I'm telling you, from experience and from learning, that once you start, you have got everything that you need to figure out the rest of the journey. Please, my friends, hear me clearly. If you watched my Reflect and Recharge series on Instagram, you would have heard me talk about this before. One of the revelations that I had last year and through the rest of my life is the fact that when you have a vision, when God gives you a vision in your mind, when a seed is planted inside of you for something that you want to create, that vision is not to inspire you. That vision is not there to inspire you, my friends. That vision is confirmation that you have every single thing that you need to make that vision come to life. Listen, it's a change of perspective. Because some of you get visions and you get ideas and you get all of these things that you want to do. And you think these things are there to inspire you to work a little bit harder, to spend. No. Those visions are confirmation. The end goal is already done. It's set. I say to people all the time, you are a missile. You are a missile, my friends. If you watch those old school films, like in a submarine only shoots a missile out once the target has been locked. And that is exactly who and what you are. You wouldn't leave the submarine if you didn't have an end goal. There's a reason why you are here. There's a reason why you've had that idea. So it's time for you to stop doubting yourself, stop making excuses, and go and bring that thing to life. You are here for that purpose anyway. So the course has already been set. Your job, make the walk. Your job, make sure you're in the game. You're watching from the outside thinking, am I going to be able to make it? Can I get to the next level? No. Get in the game. Just start. So whatever business you are in, my friends. I don't care if you've started up something that's for babies and a childcare clothing line. I don't care if you've got this idea to become the new WeWork and you want to start office space for entrepreneurs and new build. I don't care what your business is. Number one, just start. So that was step number one. I need you to just start. And now when I reflect on my business and the 4 years that we've been going, and some of the amazing things that have happened to us, I also realized that there are some specific things that I realized and I learned really early on that helped me on this journey. Because you know what it's like. You start, maybe you're like me, you get excited, you quit your job, you say, I'm doing this. And you turn up in the office and you're like, okay, what do I do now? It's a bit like there was no manual for how to run a business, and even if there was a manual and you read it, it wouldn't be specific to your business. So it's like, what do I do next? You got to figure it out. So there's 3 P's that I want to give you that are going to help you go on that process: are purpose, people, and place. Yeah, purpose, people, and place. I hope you've got your notepad and pen. Please make sure you write this down. Right, let's start off with P number 1, purpose. Now, you guys already hear me talk about this quite a lot, but the purpose is essentially the reason for which something exists. When you think about your business, why is it here? What problem is it trying to solve? Because I promise you, my friends, once you start to uncover and to unpick that question, what it does is it helps you realize that you're doing this business for more reason than just the fact that you want to make money. There's an internal reason that you feel attached to this idea or to this thing. And that's what we need to get out of you. You've heard Simon Sinek talk about it before. Start with why. Why is this business a business that you are doing? Why is this project something that is important to you? Why is this something that the world needs? And when you start with that, what happens is, I just want you to come up with loads of ideas. Ask yourself the question, why? Then ask again, why? Then ask again, why? Because the more reasons that you can come up with, the more it will draw up the inspiration and the energy to keep you going, especially in those dark times. What I realized is with 2 to 3 degrees and with this motivational speaking, after a while, when it got tough, when it got difficult, because in my mind, this thing is attached to me. This is the reason why I am here. I believe that I am actually here so that you can get to the next level. So when the attachment is to do with my identity and why I believe I am here, when it gets tough, I don't look for a way out. I just look for a way through. Think about it. Please, slow down and please really, really listen to what I'm saying. When it gets tough, you either look for a way through or you look for a way out. When you look for ways out, it's often because in your mind, getting out is an option because that thing doesn't have a connection to you. You don't have any purpose in this business that you're running. Why is it the type of business that anyone could be doing? Why is your name attached to it? Why do you believe that you're supposed to be doing that thing? But when you start to uncover that and unpick that and actually come up with some reasons why, I'm doing this business because actually I know that this is the reason why I'm here. I'm doing this business because I know that in my life I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur and create something special. I'm doing this business because I want to be able to change the lives of the people that are around me. Not just my clients, but my mother, my sister, the people that I love. I want to be able to buy people houses. I want to be able to take people out. I want to be able to show people that the life that they are living is a life that they can create and not just a life that they have to accept. When you start to drum up the reasons why, my friends, you go from looking for ways out to looking for ways through. So purpose is key in you identifying and drawing up that energy that you need to actually push through and create this business. Because you know, business is hard. I can't remember what the stats are, but there's something that says some along the lines of, 9 out of 10 businesses fail in the first year. Then there's a statistic similar for, year number 3 and then year number 5. But if you want to still be here in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years, in 30 years, you've got to find the reason why. Why are you here? What is the difference that you want to make in the world? And what is it that you feel an affinity about when you think about your business? Right, so that's purpose. That's P number 1. P number 2, my friends, is people. This P is so, so key. I would often get up in the morning and be so excited to come into the office and just get my stuff, come into the office and be there by myself, working, grinding, hustling away. And it was brilliant. And I had the motivation to get through the days. But often what would happen is I would do that, and by the end of the day, I'd come in with my shoulders like this, ready to be like, what, let's do this. And by the end of the day, I'll be like, it's tough. And you know why? Because I realized that the people that I'm interacting with play a huge role in how I run and how I feel about my business. So my friends, you've heard me say it before. You are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. You can't tell me that you want to be an incredible entrepreneur, an incredible leader, an incredible business owner, but you don't spend time with anyone who can teach you anything about business. You can't tell me that you want to be great at what you do. You want to be an expert in your field, but you don't spend time with any experts in your field. You don't have any mentors. You're not on any programs. You're not learning any content. You haven't signed up to any webinars. How do you expect to grow? You've heard me say it before, my friends. Growth is not automatic. Growth is something that you've got to be intentional and deliberate about. So P number 2, my friends, is about people. You cannot do this alone. And now practically what I want you to do is I want you to just sit down and I want you to make a list. I want you to make a list of 5 people. 5 people in your life, or 5 people that you have a close affinity with. Maybe they're contacts on LinkedIn or Twitter or Instagram, or maybe they're in your phone book, or maybe they're in your family. But 5 people that you know, if you needed to call them up and get advice on how to execute on your business, they would give it to you and they would give you valuable advice. Just 5 people. Do that right now. In fact, pause this video and do that right now. 5 people. I want you to think about those people. And listen, I don't want you to just think about anyone, because everyone in this world is willing to give advice. I want you to think about the people that have either got evidence of greatness or are in pursuit of greatness. Evidence of greatness, either they are successful already or they are in pursuit of greatness. You can see that in their life they're creating and they're building success. And I want you to do that because oftentimes what you find is that the more you get advice and counsel from people who are pursuing greatness or who have evidence of greatness, the more that pursuit of greatness starts to rub off on you. I think it's Denzel Washington that says something like, if you hang around the barber shop long enough, sooner or later you'll get a haircut. And it's just like that when it comes to success and greatness, especially in the area of business. You need to surround yourself with people who are going to help you level up. But I'm going to go a step further, my friends. And practically, now that you've made that list of 5 people, I want you to go a step further and I want you to find 3 things. Number 1, I want you to think about and I want you to find a mentor. Find someone in your business field. It doesn't have to be exactly the same business, but in your business field that is doing something similar to you and has been successful at it. Drop them a message, ask them to go for coffee and sit down with them and pick their brains. And I want you to go to that meeting with a list of 10 questions about things that you want to uncover about your business. Because my friends, if I could explain to you just exactly how integral and important mentoring has been to my business growth and my business journey, you would stop doubting yourself, my friends. So I need you to do exactly that. I need you to make a list of maybe 2 or 3 people and contact them and just be like, I want you to mentor me. Can I meet up for coffee? That's number 1. Number 2, I want you to then go online and I want you to find a program or a course that you can join that is going to help you build your business. I have done numerous incubator and accelerator programs, and if you don't know what they are, I want you to just Google incubator or accelerator program. I've done numerous incubator and accelerator programs, and essentially what they are is a series of workshops that help you build your business So they will cover things like marketing, things like pricing, things like how to brand your business. All of the things that you need to do are going to be in like a 6-week or like a 1-year course, and they're going to incubate a bunch of entrepreneurs on this course so they can help them grow. Some of them you have to pay for, some of them are free, some of them might ask for equity, but depending on where your business is at and what your business is doing, you can find the one that's right for you. But I cannot explain to you the value that I got out of being a part of a room of entrepreneurs that were really out here getting it. So number 2, my friends, 1, you're going to find a mentor. Number 2, you're going to go and look for an incubator or accelerator program that is going to help you be great. And number 3, my friends, number 3 is really, really key. Finally, I want you to source a person or a company online that has a series of videos that can help your business grow. I want you to source a company or a person online that has a series of videos that can help your business grow. I'm a motivational speaker. Yeah. And I can list at least 10 motivational speakers that have been there, done it, and have absolutely excelled in that area. I say to you guys all the time, success leaves clues. So you need to go and find what those clues are. It could be Eric Thomas, Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn, Les Brown, John Maxwell, Miles Monroe, all of these motivational speakers, all of these amazing people that have developed businesses in the area of leadership and purpose and speaking, I follow. And I watch them religiously, literally, every single week, every single day. I'm watching them, I'm learning. Because if you want to be great, you need to study greatness. Success leaves clues. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. But if I go down on your YouTube history and I ask to watch the videos that you've been watching, are any of those videos helping your business get better? Are any of those videos giving you the knowledge that you need to be a great entrepreneur? My friends, we live in a day and age where you can literally stare at your phone for 20 minutes, for 24 hours even, and learn to develop a website. Learn how to code. Learn how to build your confidence. What are you doing with the technology that you've been given? Literally, what are you doing? When I go to schools, I say all the time, hands up if you've got Netflix. Everyone puts their hands up, $7.99 a month. Then I say, keep your hands up if you've got Audible. Everyone puts their hands down. One of them is giving you entertainment, the other one is giving you education. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not against entertainment because I've got Netflix myself. But I know full well, my friends, that only one of those investments is going to give me a return that is going to help me build my business. So you've got to ask yourself, with the technology that you've got and with the country that you live in and what you've got access to in this day and age, how much use are you making of it? How much are you investing in yourself? How much are you growing? You cannot be a successful entrepreneur, business owner without learning from other entrepreneurs and business owners. So my friends, let's take those steps. I told you the 3 P's: purpose, people, and number 3, my friends, is place. Oh, place, your environment. Your environment. I realized within about a week of this entrepreneurship journey that there was no way that I could build my business from my bedroom. No way, 0, absolutely no way that I could build my business from my bedroom. I don't know about you, maybe you are incredibly disciplined and maybe you're the type of person that could just head down and get it cracking, but I realized very early on that I need to be in an environment that inspires me. I need to get up and go. I need to move. I need to meet people. I need to hustle. I need to be in and amongst it. So your environment, my friends, your environment is so key to fueling the energy that you need to go through and create your business. Because let's be real, especially in the beginning when you're starting out, the business that you are creating is a business where you are going to have to be the marketing person, the finance person, the sales person, the admin person, the operations person. And it's hard and it's heavy and it's a lot of pressure. So if you're sitting in a dull, grey environment for 9 hours a day and expecting yourself to be energized and be fruitful in what you're creating, it's not going to work. So the 3rd P, my friends, is place. I need you to find Listen, I don't care if it's a coffee shop, I don't care if it's your local library, I don't care if you sign up to an incubator program and they let you start using their offices. Ask friends, ask people, ask online. There's loads of co-working spaces that are open these days that give you the inspiration that you need to create the business that you want. So the third P is let's go and find a place that inspires us. A place with some quotes and some inspiration and something, man. Something to get us going. My friends! So much energy, man. Listen, if you're watching this video and you've got a business or you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to grow, you're trying to learn, what I need you to do from this video is take your notepad and pen. For 10 minutes, just turn everything off, sit down, go through your notes, and just figure out a plan as to how you're going to execute. Because I'm not in the business of just giving you loads of inspiration, getting you riled up, and then tomorrow I'll ask you what you've done and you say nada. No. Don't waste my time. Don't waste your time, and definitely don't waste my time. I need us to become executors and take action. So I want us to do a recap on some of the things that we've discussed. We gave the 3 Ps, the purpose, the people, and the place. Those things are key to helping us build our business. But remember, the first thing that I said, my friends, for some of us watching this video, we need to just start. We don't need to do more research. We don't need to wait for conditions to be perfect. We just need to start. So, my friends, thank you so much for signing up to the Upgrade the Dream video series. Like I said, I'm bringing and I'm giving you loads of content, loads of value and contribution and tips as to how you can grow and build the very thing that is going to change your life. Sign up to this mailing list to get all of the videos and the blogs and all the information that you need. And most importantly, my friends, it's your boy Konadu saying, have a good day.